Wait.
What?
I'm feeling something.
Cramps?
I feel something dark.
What, darker than you?
Oh, no. We need to leave here now.
What, are you allergic to bees?
It's not a beekeeper. That's the father of murder.
Sorry, who?
It's Cain.
As in Cain and Abel.
Dane, we need to be a world away from here.
Old man now, I will leave my own mark upon history, more than presidents or tyrants. I don't ask for loyalty and trust, the fleeting bonds of men. I ask only for the years to show my sons and their sons I was right. What their father did had to be done.
We need you to get involved because together we can do this. We can take this country back.
Have you ever tried to autograph a cigarette?
Quiet on set.
We're sitting in the restaurant at the Wynn in Las Vegas the morning after the debate, and Cain did a really, really good job.
Would you build an entire fence along the entire border, and would you have it be electrified?
Allow me to give the serious answer. Yes, I believe we should secure the border for real. I don't apologize at all for wanting to protect the American citizens, no.
I go, Linda, where'd Mark go? And he goes, he's smoking, so go outside at the front of the Wynn Hotel at the valet parking.
Chris came and tapped me on the shoulder and said, Cain's tied up right now. You've always wanted to send a message to your supporters.
If you think you know what happened,
two moms disappear from the same playground.
You're wrong.
I want to know what you've done with Amy!
If you think you know who did it,
It was Bonesy! Stop that! Stop that! Stop it!
think again.
Tell me die!
If you think it's only a nightmare,
It's the first dream.
keep dreaming.
I know what you're going to do!
From Brian De Palma. Raising Cain, rated R.
Mark Block here. Since January, I've had the privilege of being the chief of staff to Herman Cain.
If you see the way we shot it, it's like the camera comes in and goes out. And that was because we had to do it in between the cars that were coming from the front of the casino. Okay, there's a taxi coming right now, so we got 6 seconds, go.
We can do this. We can take this country back.
They came back and they both had these mischievous expressions on their face. They said, we left the cigarette in, we need a homeschool mom's opinion. It just reminded me of kids that got caught with their hand in the candy jar. I said, I don't like smoking, but this is who we are.
It wasn't a paid television announcement.
It wasn't meant to be broadcast. It was just an email out to our supporters.
I've got all these messages on my phone, and our PR guy is going, the video's great. I'm like, and I call Block and I go, dude, which video is he talking about? You know? He goes, I think it's the smoking one.
Wow. I don't know what it is, but something about that guy just seems cool.
My apologies for the rather hasty departure last night.
What do you want from me?
Want from me?
Oh, okay.
You give me these things, the only things I ever wanted. And I can't think of any reason for you to do so.
Well, that's true. No act is completely selfless. But I've come today not to ask, but to offer. To offer you the truth that you so desperately sought. About the project, but the men have conspired to protect it.
I know the truth.
Chevy Chase, everybody.
Thanks.
It's time to light the restaurant.
You got it. Drum roll, please. Now, Todd, you took the lights, didn't you?
I thought you did.
Oh.
Well, try it again.
All right. There we go.
The hell, man? You in or out? I'm getting head spins.
I can give you the mark, Dean, if it's what you truly want.
What are you talking about?
The mark can be transferred to someone who's worthy.
You mean a killer like you?
Yes.
Can I use it to kill?
Yes. But you have to know, with the mark comes a great burden. Some would call it a great cost.
Yeah, well, spare me the warning label. You had me a kill.
Good luck, Dean. You're gonna need it.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Let's dance.
We're all trapped in there.
With him.
My golly!
Hallelujah! 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 Hallelujah!
Oh, it's a beaut, Todd. It really is.
Well, thank you, Chevy. You know, you taught me everything I know about exterior illumination.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
A flute with no holes is not a flute. And a donut with no hole is a Danish. He's a funny guy.
You missed just that one.
In one physical model of the universe, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. In the opposite direction, Danny.
Unbelievable.
Thank you very little.
Webb, can I ask you something?
Sure thing. Shoot, Timmy.
Danny,
Danny.
when you were my age, did you ever have trouble deciding what you wanted to do with your life?
No, I've never had that problem, really. Why?
Forget it. I didn't think you'd understand.
You take drugs, Danny?
Every day.
Good. So what's the problem?
I don't know. I gotta go to college. I gotta.
Danny, this isn't Russia. Is this Russia? This isn't Russia, is it?
I'm working on next month's Oscar nominations. Any preference?
I couldn't care less. What I don't want to see is the Bills winning the Super Bowl. As long as I'm alive, that doesn't happen.
Could be tough, sir. Buffalo wants it bad.
So did the Soviets in '80.
What, are you saying you rigged the Olympic hockey game?
What's the matter? Don't you believe in miracles?
The boss gave the Russian goaltender a little pre-game good luck pat on the back. Unseen Novocaine needle on a bogus wedding ring. Goalie's a little slow on the stick side. 4-3, home team.
Payback's Ivan.
It's a good time to escape, so virtual reality will be a super drug.
They called our generation the missing millions. Missing not because we went anywhere. There's nowhere left to go. Nowhere except the oasis.
And for my sins, they gave me one.
Mobile phones, I hate them. I just find them really irritating.
The horror. The horror.
Rehearsal, Mr. Merton.
Room 101 returns.
The first reference to Tubal-Cain in Freemasonry is found in the Legend of the Craft, where he's called the founder of Smithcraft. Tubal-Cain was a master of forging weapons in which 33rd degree Freemasonry and Master Rosicrucian. Manly P. Hall. This is what he says. This is about him and his weapons. The Mason must follow in the footsteps of his forefather Tubal-Cain, who, with the mighty strength of a war god hammer, his sword into a plowshare. Tubal-Cain is the password given in the 3rd degree of Blue Lodge of Master Mason.
Ty, I saw Smells before. He was cheating. Nobody likes a tattletale, Danny. Except, of course, me. I'm going to give you a little advice. There's a force in the universe that makes things happen. And all you have to do is get in touch with it. Stop thinking. Let things happen. And be the ball. Danny? Danny?
Sir?
Where's the wedge?
Right here, sir.
Thank you.
Me and Joe were talking about the legal system. See, I'm suing the guy that ripped me off for this stuff.
Joe, do you have any experience in a court of law?
1987, Joe Gorelli is arrested on a drunken disorderly. Case dismissed. 1989, again, drunk and disorderly. Case dismissed. Besides, Jimmy's case is in the bag, because we know something that the other side doesn't. That all federal, state, and local judges are members of a certain obscure sect of the Freemasons.
Now, hold on. Our strategy is that all judges are Masons?
Well, there's more to it than that.
Like what?
Well, there's a secret Masonic word which, when uttered, obligates judges to rule in your favor.
Wait a minute. You're basing my whole case on some silly secret word?
Mr. Jan.
Come on, Joe, give it up.
Tubal-Cain.
Tubal-Cain?
I'm not buying what Michael Murphy's selling. I'm even more skeptical now. I don't think he knows enough about the weather to be talking about this. I enjoyed talking to Kristen, but she's making some crazy claims. Uh-oh, here we go. HARP. Every conspiracy theorist's ears just got a little bit bigger. For those of you who don't know what HARP is, it's a top-secret military installation. The strange weather patterns, the zombie storms. Even though it's clear that something's going on, I'm not buying that chemtrails are causing all these things. Here's what I learned on my journey. What people are calling chemtrails are not the government spraying evil chemicals on you. They look like clouds because they are clouds.
Congratulations. You've just been kidnapped into the world's oldest and most effective secret society of 5 men. Lord Lordington, our highest ranking member, former Australian media mogul Bruce Baldwin, ex-member of Putin's oligarchy Mishu Ivanov, Alice Cooper's former manager Shep Gordon, and you.
Ken, man on the street opinions come from Twitter now.
Please, give me one more chance.
Maybe you're destined for something greater.
I'm being sent to Dubrovnik. I repeat, sent to Dubrovnik.
What's Dubrovnik? Is that a euphemism for being probed in your no-no hole?
There is something rotten within the Penn Tavern.
I got a plan to get you in.
What do you have to lose if you break a story like the Penn Tavern? You can do something good for this world.
Where were you born? Well, actually, I was born in Toronto. No, you were born in your mother's. Well, that's less than kind and impossible.
Are you gonna kill me?
According to the world, you're already dead.
The future of humanity is at stake. No pressure or anything.
The HARP thing is a bit more confusing. It's terrifying when you're too dumb to know who's stupid. And unfortunately, that's where I find myself. And the only people who really know are the people that are working at HARP. And none of them are talking. And I wouldn't talk either. And none of them are talking. And I wouldn't talk either. Are the world's governments manipulating the weather and creating huge zombie freak storms? I'll tell the government right now, tell you right now if you're listening, NSA, CIA, I'm available, okay? If you show me all the real wreckage, I swear to God, I will make fun of that crap to the end of time. I'll make up stories. I'll lie to my mother. I don't care. You show me a UFO, I'll lie to my mother.
Off the record. Is the Illuminati real? Yes. Both Beyonce and Jay-Z are part of it, sadly.
That's what Lemonade is about.
Yes, yes. We are the...
Oh, the Illuminati?
No. We are the...
Oh, you're the Masons.
At Raising Cane's, we've always operated with the highest standards of food safety, cleanliness, and health. And recently, we've taken even greater measures. This is very personal to me. I know how important it is to have a trusted, safe, and clean place to feed you and your loved ones. Raising Cane's is open and here to serve you our quality chicken finger meals and drinks through our drive-thrus and takeout. Go to raisingcanes.com for details or call your local Cane's. One love.
Hello, Beast.
Who's this?
This is my dear friend Martha. This is Alistair Crowley. How do you do?
Eat, drink, be happy.
What, dancing, Martha? Not my thing.
What is your thing? Oh, everyone has a thing. My thing is love.
That's not very satanic.
On the contrary, Satan is love. In your heart, you worship Satan just as I do. Every beautiful woman does.
By the way, I loved your speech last year when you got this award.
I loved yours too, Michael.
Did you? I didn't make one, Sean. I wasn't here. I was working. And ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this opportunity to make that speech now. I would like to thank the Academy, of course. Thank you very much. And I would like to thank Woody Allen, my beautiful wife, Shakira, my lovely daughter, Natasha, and I'd like to spell Swifty Lazara.
I'm not on this list. I don't understand it.
What's your name?
My name is Bond.
Bond? He's Bond?
Oh. Really?
Wait a minute, me.
Just relax. That's it, lovely. Now, you may feel a small...
Christ!
Prick.
What is it?
Cutting-edge nanotechnology. Smart blood. Microchips in your bloodstream allows us to track your movements in the field. You see those readouts? We can monitor your vital signs from anywhere on the planet.
That sounds marvelous.
Call it a post-Mexico insurance policy. By direct order of M.
I completely understand.
Good.
They couldn't cover it up. They were just too human.
Exactly. You can see on Neil Armstrong particularly. He doesn't want to lie. This guy just doesn't want to lie. No. He's looking down. He just doesn't want to say anything. This is why he didn't give any interviews for the rest of his life.
Look at that. Please do look at that, folks. YouTube video of the first Apollo crew to come back at press conference. It's really embarrassing. I mean, it's just embarrassing. The lie was so big that they really couldn't fake it that well. It was too much for them.
In the movie 2001, Arthur C. Clarke, very high Freemason, gives you the agenda of high Freemasonry, not the schmuckdom Freemasonry, but the high stuff. He gives you their agenda and their philosophy and their religion in the movie. In the beginning of the movie 2001, made in the 1960s, they show you the ape men, the hairy guys, supposedly. And the hairy guys are terrified of the darkness, and they quiver in their caves at night, and in the morning they go across to the watering hole and they meet this other tribe of ape men, and they shake their fists and so on each other, go through a little dance, a song and dance, and then they have a drink and sort of muffle off in their own separate ways, and that's been going on forever. And in the little sequences around it, as they're showing it, they show you a pig, you see, as part of their religion. You understand all this later. And they'll show you a little tree branch shaped like a big snake, you see. And you see all these emblems, but these are actually Masonic emblems, occultic, high occultic emblems. You see all through it. And even though the story eventually goes into space, it starts with these cavemen, and an obelisk comes down, this black obelisk. And in the book is more detailed, because the obelisk pulls each caveman out one by one and makes them jump around and stuff, and it's testing them out to see who's got the best smarts. And it picks one of them, and one day at the watering hole, instead of going over and shaking their fists and yelling and screaming and then having a drink and going home, this one picks up a bone, because they love the skull and the crossbones, you know, of masonry, the pirate's flag. He picks up a thigh bone, and then he smashes his enemy over the water hole there, and he kills him. And they're telling you that's the right of might. The right of might. He who will kill is superior. As they give you religions about being meek and mild, they teach another one for themselves. Progress. You see, they have a thing called progress. They hate something called stagnant civilization, arrested civilizations. No, you must have progress. And progress to them is done through those who are willing to kill and become the top chutzpah, the king of the ape men. And then it jumps from there into the future, to the year 2001, and then a space journey occurs, supposedly on the trail of this obelisk that had been on Earth. You know. Ends up on Jupiter, but it's all occultic. It's nothing to do with space travel. There's a Masonic initiation in it. You'll see the computer HAL on board the spaceship traveling to Jupiter, kills off two of the guys that are with him, and then tries to kill off the third guy. He outsmarts it and disables it, meaning he overcame all the natural laws. HAL is the sun, like halogen, you know, halcyon the Greeks, HAL. And HAL, one letter after it, each one in the alphabet is IBM. You see, IBM, you speak it as I-beam, the beam from the eye of Ra. The beaming from the eye is between the pyramid, the capstone, and the rest of the pyramid. So everything is shown to you. It's not necessarily that you understand. It's only necessary that you think you understand whenever it comes out of these movies, chomping away there, you know, wow, it's a good movie, what's next? I have no idea what it means. And in 2010, as a follow-up to the movie, and it shows you what's supposed to happen in 2010. And so this big thing at the end where this guy who escaped the computer, remembers, in the next movie, he's timeless, he's ageless, he's become a god because he overcame Halcyon, you see, the sun, the natural order. He overcame all the laws, and he's a god. And a new sun appears in the sky. But as above, so below. So a new sun will appear on earth, a Messiah, a being, an entity, whatever it is that they bring forth to you with much hullabaloo and fanfare, I'm sure. But they're telling you their system, that they show you their religion from evolution, which is their belief system, both physical and spiritual, because they do believe in reincarnation, but they don't believe that everybody reincarnates.
And the signs and the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, and whispered in the sound of silence.
"13 figures. Well played. That was some risk.
So, what are you doing with the rest of your life?
Catching up on some me time, find God.
There'll be time in my life, so many trials, tribulation on every side.